welcome. First of all, welcome. This is Unsolicited Perspectives. I am your host, Bruce Anthony, here to lead the conversation in important events and topics that are shaping today's society. Join the conversation and follow us wherever you get your audio podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to watch our video podcasts. Rate, review, like, comment, share. Share with your friends, share with your family, hell, even share with your enemies. On today's episode, I'm giving you guys a sneak peek once again into our After Hours Uncensored show. That's the show that me and my sister do, similar to the sibling happy hour. We're dilly-daddling, and it's a lot of cussing. There's parental discretion is advised because there's going to be a lot of cussing on this show, but this is just going to be a sneak peek for you guys to check out the show. But that's enough of the intro. Let's get to the previews. Like I said, giving you guys a sneak peek of the After Hours Uncensored. Those are our shows that are on the Patreon page. You can find our Patreon page at patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. After Hours Uncensored is filmed about 4 episodes a month. It's only $5 a month. So go ahead and join. Any little bit helps us continue to keep producing this free show for you guys. And then when the purchase of the After Hours Uncensored, you get that uncensored content. Once again, I want to remind everybody, parental discretion is advised. We're going to be cussing this shit on this episode. All right, here's the first clip. And it's a clip from a show that we produced this week, the last week in April. It's just a third of the entire show, but it's telling the story of me going to New York to celebrate my bestie's 40th birthday.
What is and is not embarrassing?
Well, you know what? Look, we're recording.
I know we're recording. I saw the thing.
Okay.
I have eyeballs.
All right.
I'm still going to eat this kind bar.
Okay, we'll eat the kind. Well, I mean, don't eat the kind bar so loudly. That's
all right.
I'm just saying. Okay, so I go up to New York this weekend.
Yeah.
And
tell me about this.
So my bestie was like, "Are you going to take the train or the bus?" And I was like, "Shit, I'm taking a fucking bus." And I'm going to tell you why I decided to take the bus. It's cheaper. Of course, I'm going to take the goddamn bus. It's cheaper. All right. So I decided to take the mega bus. When did I book my tickets for the mega bus? Last minute.
Mm-hmm.
As per usual for any time that I travel, it's last minute.
Right.
And so I planned my Friday. I was like, look, I'm gonna do some work, then I'm gonna hit the gym, and then I'm gonna be out the door. So I got up early, even though I got no sleep on Thursday night. Got up early, I did everything I said I was gonna do. I did the work, I hit the gym. I was on my way to the mega bus on time. The mega bus was going to leave at 1:20. I was there at 12:20. I was there super early. Okay.
Right.
I did not reserve my seat. I just picked general seating. And I was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was cool. We left Union Station and we were on our way to New York. But there was a thing that I did not factor. And that is that we stopped in White Marsh on the way to New York.
Yeah.
So we're pulling into White Marsh, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why are we pulling into White Marsh? And then I see all these people lined up. Now, when I got on the bus on Union Station, I'm by myself. I got 2 seats next to me. I'm feeling good. I'm stretched out. We hit traffic in New York. I'm not stressing about it. I'm doing work. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm comfortable. I'm living life.
Yeah.
I'm up on the top part of the double decker bus.
You're living your best life.
Living the best life. Got me a little something to sip on. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
We pull up at the White Marsh. I'm like, how the hell all these motherfuckers gonna get on the bus? Because it seemed like the line is longer than the available seats that we have on the bus.
That's not correct. It's an exact number of available seats on the bus.
Well, it wasn't the exact number. And I'm gonna get into that in a minute. So I'm like, all right. Even though I had space, I'm sprawled out and it still wasn't comfortable because I'm a big guy. So I start wrapping up my stuff just in case somebody got to sit next to me. But I'm watching the line enter into the bus and I still got this seat right next to me. So I'm chill, right?
Okay.
Next thing I know, I turn to my left. I'm on my phone, looking at something on my phone. And then this guy comes up And he's like, is anybody sitting here? And I look at him because I look at him and I look down at my legs and I'm like, homie,
Right.
there's other seats available. Why the fuck would you pick
Would you wanna
somebody?
squeeze in?
Right. Why would you
Right.
pick somebody that can barely get one ass cheek into this seat?
Right.
I'm spread out. So
Yeah.
like, but me being who I am, I'm like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the seat is available. His
Yeah.
ass scrunched down right next beside me, rubbing all up on me, and I was livid. Jay, I was fucking livid because there were
Yeah.
other seats available
Yeah. Yeah.
with smaller people.
Yeah.
And when he got in, he didn't try to scoot in and just try and make space. No, he made space. He came in ass first. His
Yeah.
whole ass was on my right shoulder.
Yeah. Slid all
So
the way down.
so
Slid all the
I'm
way
mad.
down.
Yeah, it did. It slid all the way down. So I'm mad.
Mhm.
Okay. And I'm looking right across from me. There's an open seat available. This older gentleman, and he just got his backpack on the seat. And I was like, I should have did that shit. Because if I did that, he wouldn't have asked me if the seat
Yeah.
was available. And
Yeah.
I'm looking at the dude that's sitting next to me, and I'm
Yeah.
looking at the seat, and I'm staring at him. I know he has to know that I'm ice grilling him because we right here, we side by
Right.
side.
Next
You
literally next to each other,
you gotta know I'm
ass to arm.
right.
Yeah.
Ass to arm, I'm looking dead at you. And he is
Yeah.
just eyes straight ahead. And I'm like, oh, you're not trying to look at me. It's like
No.
when you it's like when you drive in the car and you accidentally like cut somebody off and they pull up right
Mhm.
beside you, you look straight
And
ahead, you don't look
you
over.
intending to,
You had 10 and 2, you don't look
looking
over.
straight ahead. Yeah.
This motherfucker was looking straight ahead, making sure he don't look me in my eye. The
Mhm.
bus has started, the engine is
Mhm.
going, that
Yeah.
seat's still available. I
Yeah.
am doing everything that I can to make it uncomfortable for him. Not because
Yeah.
I'm a mean guy, but because, bruh, we are not fitting in these two seats together. So
Right.
I'm kind of elbowing him. I'm hip checking him. I'm doing all types of stuff to make him uncomfortable. He didn't move. He stayed there. And
Mhm.
you know what made it bad is he was looking at the empty seat and he kept looking at it. And I was like, are you doing this on purpose? Like, I know that's a self-absorbed way of looking at it,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it
But
couldn't help
still,
but dawn on me that maybe God was
it was
playing a
like a
joke.
Truman Show moment
Yeah,
where
I was
you're
like,
like,
wait,
"Am I on a show? Because why is this happening?"
my knee is pressed up all on the back of the other seat, and it's a power cord, not a power adapter, things you plug plugs in.
An
An
outlet?
outlet. God damn it, an outlet. It's an outlet right there on my knee. It's metal. It's just mashing my knee. He's sitting
Mhm.
over there. He talking on his phone. He
Yeah.
listening to, music or whatever. And
Yeah.
I feel like he's farting
Probably.
a lot.
Yeah. It's getting
Because
a
I
little
keep
warm and
it
the seat
not
vibrating.
no, I'm smelling smells. And
Oh,
they're
yeah.
fart smells. And they're coming
Yeah.
like every so often. I'm like, this
Mhm.
this motherfucker just sitting right next to me farting. Like,
Yeah.
this is really beyond not cool.
Yeah.
We hit all types of traffic. I thought I was going to get there at 5:55. I
Mhm.
did not arrive until 7:30. I
Yeah.
rushed.
That's
I
what taking the bus does for you.
yes.
Listen, hey, I get savings. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I get looking for a deal.
Right.
But one thing I'm not going to be is uncomfortable on a damn trip. I'm just not. We took the train up. I took because I had to take a flight out of JFK once. I took the train up. It was
Mhm.
very comfortable. It was a
Mhm.
lovely experience.
Mhm.
And you know what? Because what I can't do any longer is sit for hours on a bus with a
Yeah.
bunch of bus people. And no offense, no offense, but there are people who are habitual bus takers.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a certain level of just like you don't give a shit about society.
I don't know if that's the truth.
Like
I don't know
of
if that's the
of
truth.
you'll fart in public, you'll listen to your music loud, you will eat foods that smell on the bus. Like You will go into that bus bathroom and light it up because
Okay.
you are comfortable on a bus. Like you're a habitual bus taker and you comfortable on a bus and you do too much. And for the rest of us who are not habitual bus takers and just really want a pleasant experience while we head up to New York, just really want a nice quiet ride, you're ruining it. You're ruining it for the rest of us. And that's why we have to pay more to go on trains and planes because of bus people like you
Yeah.
getting too comfortable. You
Look,
too comfortable sitting close to us. You you smush and wiggle yourself into spaces you're
he
not
really
supposed to
did.
be in.
Nope. He wasn't supposed to be in it. Yeah, that was their ordeal going there. Coming back was easy because it was in the middle. It was like Saturday afternoon. So it was hardly anybody
Mm-hmm.
on the bus. I got the 2 seats to myself. Now the outlet was not working,
Mm.
but I had just enough battery left on my laptop to watch some of our after hours shows, which is the reason why I'm
Yeah,
putting this on the air to promote it because the
you're gonna
shits
put
are.
my bus people. Great, great,
Yeah,
great.
yeah, I'm putting the bus people rant on there. I told you that before
No,
we jumped on here. Because the shit
yeah.
is funny
And I said no, and I said no,
well, I'm the
and you are
producer.
gonna disregard
Yeah.
what I said
Yeah.
because you know I come to these in a
What are these?
certain these after hours
Okay.
tapings
Yeah.
in a certain headspace
Right.
because that's what you said I
Right.
can
Yeah.
and so that these are not for public consumption.
But they are for public consumption. They're just behind a
No,
paywall. People are still seeing them.
you gotta pay to see me like this. Like it's not you don't get for the free. No, that's
We're
not.
just a
You don't
sample.
get
We're giving
Jay
people just a
Andrea.
sample. We're
All
giving
right,
people just
you
a
know
sample.
what?
I mean, we here
It's
now.
your show. It's your show. I guess I'm just here.
God damn it. Anyway, since you're gonna be an asshole, let me tell you about my ride back. All
Mm-hmm.
right, so the ride back, first of all, I almost missed it. And this is how I almost missed it because we were out really late
Mm-hmm.
celebrating my bestie's birthday. Did I
Yeah.
get McDonald's at 5 o'clock in the morning? Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
I know you did.
Did I get a 20-piece nugget, fry, and cookies and eat it all? Yes,
Yes,
I did.
you
Um,
did.
did I
Yeah.
wake up at 10 screaming bloody murder? Yes, I did. So
For
I didn't
what?
get checkout was at 12. And I
Mm-hmm.
specifically got this hotel because the checkout was later. So my
Yeah.
bestie texted me and because I told her the night before, hey, I'm leaving in the afternoon, but we can still get brunch or something. So
Yeah.
she texted me. She was like, hey, you still down to get brunch or lunch? Absolutely. What do you want to do? She said, I'll pick a place close to your hotel. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, bet. So she picks a place close to my hotel. The reservation's at 12:30. We both get there early, which is unlike us normally.
Mm-hmm.
However, there was a festival in New York that neither one of us knew about. So
Mm-hmm.
even though I left a half an hour and I'm just a mile and a half away from where I need to catch the bus, it took me a half. My bus is supposed to leave at 2.
Yeah.
The Uber driver dropped me off at 2. And I told him, I was like, hey, bro, if you can make it before 2, I will put an extra tip in there. I got to make this bus because I don't want to take the next one.
Right.
And the only thing that saved me is when we were turning a corner, I actually saw my bus behind me. It was running late. So
Okay.
I was good. So I
Yeah.
get on the bus. I got my own seat. My battery is about to die, but I'm watching After Hours Uncensored. And through
Mm-hmm.
that, I'm charging my phone. So I'm vibing. I'm chilling. About
Yeah.
halfway through, I've got to use the restroom.
Mm-mm.
So I use the restroom. It's not a big deal. What no
Okay.
big deal. I use the restroom.
Oh, okay. All right.
We stop off at White Marsh again. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm hearing the bus driver talk,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not really hearing what the bus driver is saying because they switch bus drivers. So I'm not really hearing what the
Right.
bus driver is saying. So I
Okay.
peeled back my headphones because I was listening to, I don't know, a YouTube show or watching like that. And she is irate.
Mm.
Yeah, she is irate and is reading everybody the riot act. I put on my headphones and dig into my phone.
Yeah.
Now, why is she reading everybody the riot act? She's reading everybody the riot act because somebody had used that bathroom and had urinated all over the seat and the floor and didn't clean up
Mm,
after themselves.
mm.
And I completely agree with her. And you was talking about bus people. It's no damn way, because you wouldn't use your bathroom like that, right?
No,
You wouldn't
no.
go to the bathroom and urinate all over. And it had to be a man. You wouldn't
Yeah,
go over there and urinate all over the place and not clean up after yourself. And I
no.
completely agree with her. As she was telling it, I was nodding my head. I put my
Yeah,
headphones on because I didn't want to make eye contact, just because she
right.
seemed like she was really angry. And so I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm not going to make eye contact. I'm going to just go on and do what I'm doing. But I'm nodding my head in agreement because I agree with
Mm,
everything that you have to say.
yeah.
What she did not know
Mm.
is that very person that she was complaining about was the
Please no,
person
Jesus.
that was nodding in agreement. And it was my fault, but it
It
wasn't
was.
my fault.
It sounds absolutely like it's your fault.
Look, let me just say, I'm six
How
foot
did you
four.
pee all over the
Okay, I'm gonna
bathroom?
tell you, I'm 6'4". I'm 200 and let's say 35, 40 pounds right now. And that
Okay.
bathroom is the size of a phone booth. Okay.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I step in the bathroom,
Yeah.
I have to stand to the side. I have to move my feet to the side because there's not enough space between where that stall is and the door. So I have to move my feet to the side to even fit in.
Yeah.
Okay. That wasn't no big deal. It's a
Mhm.
big toilet, right?
Yeah.
But it kind
Yeah.
of freaked me out because there's no like flusher. It's just some
No.
liquid. It's just
Yeah. It's
some liquid
just
that's
yes. Yes.
so this bus is really bumpy. So
Mm-hmm.
immediately I'm nervous because I'm like, this bus got to hit one bump wrong and this shit
And
fly
it's
up.
splash on. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
fighting everybody. Everybody is
Yeah.
going to hell. I'm setting the world on fire if any of
Yeah.
this liquid splash up on any of me at all.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm 43, 44 years old. My
Mm-hmm.
bladder ain't what it used to be. So I'm peeing
Right.
and it's taking a lot longer than it normally should. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's taking about the same amount of time as it normally would be, but it's
Okay.
just long.
Right.
And this bus is bumping. And for the first couple of seconds, everything was hitting its target. And then
Yeah.
as this bus kept bumping, the
Mm.
target was being moved all over the place.
I
And
think most
then
people sit down.
no, well, I wasn't gonna sit, I wasn't gonna put my Christian ass cheeks on that
Okay.
ungodly toilet seat. No way. What are you talking about? How dare you?
Nobody's asking you to put your butt on the toilet seat directly. You put some toilet tissue down.
Hold on, I'm gonna get to that. There's a whole reason why this ended up the way it was. Okay, so the
Mm-hmm.
bus is bumping and jumping all over the place. I'm trying to aim, I can't aim, not because I don't have good aim, because the bus is throwing me all over the place. I'm seeing that I'm spraying the whole the whole. I'm not hitting where I'm supposed to be doing. I'm spraying the whole top of the toilet. I'm still thinking to myself, it ain't no problem. I'll wipe it down. I start to see that a little bit of the urine is somehow on the floor and it's getting
Mm-hmm.
close to my shoe. Now I got my Jordans on and I'm not even trying to get my urine on my shoe. So I'm trying to move over a
Why
little
would
bit. I'm trying to move over a little bit so I'm not
mm-hmm.
getting no. And as I move my legs a little bit, the target moves. So now it's all over the place. And I'm like, all right, I can at least clean.
Jesus.
I can at least clean the toilet off. So I see the tissue paper and I see it. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But then again, I remember there's no flusher. And I look to my left, it's a bag. It's a fucking bag. What's in this bag? Bag of used toilet paper. Now I'm even more disgusted because you know how I feel about bathrooms. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking around. I'm like, where's the sink? There is no sink. There's only hand sanitizer, which I've been using already anyway, because I'm on the
Mm-hmm.
damn bus. But I'm not using hand sanitizer because you need to wash your hands. You need to hand
Yeah.
sanitizer doesn't
You
that
didn't bring
doesn't
wet
cl-
ones?
No, I didn't bring wet ones. I didn't
I
think about
always
that.
bring wet ones on the
Well,
bus.
I don't. This is the first time I've taken a bus in 7, 8, 9, 10 years. It's been a
So
long
you got
time.
to be bus ready. You got to
I,
be
w-
bus
I,
ready.
I
And
wasn't
part of
bus
being
ready.
bus ready is knowing that you don't use that bathroom on
I
that
didn't have no
bus.
choice. I didn't have no choice. I was drinking.
No, you needed that. Exactly.
I was drinking.
Exactly. No, you were supposed to be eating crackers, popcorn, anything absorbent, and
I
you're
don't
not
think.
allowed. And you're supposed to be eating bread, things like that, absorbent things, and you're not supposed to drink anything because you're not supposed to use that bus. bathroom
Look,
because there is no flusher. Because again, you're on a bus. Where is it flushing the stuff to, Bruce? Where is
I
it
don't
going?
know. I don't ride
Exactly.
buses. I don't
It's
ride
not. It's
buses.
not going anywhere. There's a blue liquid
Yeah,
in
it was
there.
blue. It was blue.
Yes, and
And I
that's
did
what
not want no blue on none of me.
it was. It splashed on you. That's it. I mean,
Well, look,
that's
it
how it
didn't.
is.
It didn't. Well, I made a
A
business decision.
microscopic.
Shut up, you asshole. Shut up. Look, I made a business decision, and my business decision was it's either I get the urine all on me or the urine goes all over this place. And I'm sorry for everybody else who's using the bus, but I blame the bus driver. I'm not going to take no responsibility. I'm going to blame everybody else, which is just so ridiculous. I blame the bus driver for not driving smooth. I blame the
No,
bus for not having a sink.
no.
I blame anybody that came after me. And I'm so sorry for that bus driver that had to clean that up because I knew I was wrong. I did. I was wrong. I know I was, but
Well,
what was I
ladies and
supposed to do?
gentlemen, that's trifling.
It is. It is. It's one of the most trifling things that I've ever done.
Yeah, you should
It.
be
it
ashamed.
I was, and because she was talking about me when she was going on that
Yeah,
tirade,
yeah.
and I felt ashamed. I did. You know, it wasn't what I wanted. You know what I mean? That wasn't what I wanted.
That's not how this was supposed to go.
It wasn't supposed to go that way. But
Yeah,
I had I known that we was eventually going to be stopping at White Marsh, I would have said, hey,
there's
while we're
always a white marsh stop. There's always a
yeah, well,
white marsh stop.
I don't know these things because I don't take the bus. You know, I
Hmm.
guarantee you next time I'm taking the damn train. Okay. I'm not
Yeah,
taking the bus again. No knock on the
yeah.
bus. The bus got me there and back and was fine. But
But
I knew.
boy, you gotta be bus ready.
Yeah, I hope she's not a fan of this show because she's gonna know it was me. I'm kind of,
Yeah,
I'm identifiable from who was on the bus. Everybody's gonna
yeah,
recognize the
yeah.
big bald head black man. So she's
Who
gonna be like,
shouldn't have gone into the bathroom?
who
Yeah.
should not have gone to that bathroom. But I tell you what, I got home safe and sound.
All
So that
right.
is what it is.
Her job is to drive a bus, not clean people's piss out of the bathroom.
And that's exactly what she said. She was like,
Yes.
who would do this? You wouldn't do this at home. And she's absolutely right. I wouldn't.
Hmm.
But you know what? Do better.
You do better. You do better. You're talking to yourself. You do better. You know who else needs to do better? The Chicago Sky.
Okay. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end for the free preview. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the second clip. Go ahead and listen, watch, and enjoy.
No, they actually, I just sent you the story in
Mhm.
Atlanta Journal. They had a huge drug bust in Buckhead, and it was like 500 pounds of weed,
Which is just ridiculous.
thousands.
Like, not ridiculous in the standpoint of how much weed was there, but ridiculous in the standpoint that the government resources would be used to crack down on somebody like that. Nobody is dying from weed.
Nobody is dying
I
from
don't
weed.
know if there has been a history. I don't know if there's been a person in history that has passed away from actually smoking weed. Now, they
Yeah.
may have smoked weed, got behind a car, died in a car accident or something like that, got hit by a car or something like that. But I don't know that there's ever been anybody that smoked so much weed. There's never been an overdose of marijuana.
Right.
Unless it was laced with something. Maybe if it was laced with
Unless
fentanyl
it
or
was
something.
laced.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Case report. This is from NIH. Case reports implicated acute cannabis intoxication in one accidental death.
How much weed did they smoke?
It's got to be a lot.
They probably had that Jolly Rancher. I had that one time.
But it goes on to say, however, this individual case cannot be used to infer a general association between cannabis use and overdose deaths.
And didn't Biden just put a federal thing saying, yo, we ain't tripping off of that no more? Why is Georgia still like, we gonna crack down on drugs?
Bible Belt.
So I've been watching this thing on Hulu. It's like Narcos. but it's
Mm-hmm.
not the show Narcos from Netflix. It's just like documentary style about narcotics and the war on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, the war on drugs, I mean, like if you didn't know this already, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen, is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
And I've been saying it for the longest time. It seems like we
Real
keep trying
motherfuckers
to
know this.
it seems like we keep trying to police mental health
Mm-hmm.
because people that use drugs, some of them use it because it makes them feel good, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of people use it to escape.
And a lot of
And
people use it because they've become addicted and they can't stop.
well, yeah, because there are some drugs out there that are absolutely
Yeah.
addictive, right?
Yeah.
Even some people I think are addicted to marijuana.
I think you get addicted to the euphoric feeling. I don't think that anyone is addicted specifically to marijuana. I think you're addicted to the feeling. And you
The
just like,
feeling
you know
of just
what?
being
I
like,
just want to get high.
yeah,
Yeah.
because it helps you escape,
Yeah.
right? So instead of policing mental health,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if that policing isn't the right word, but I've been drinking
It
today.
is. It is criminalizing mental health issues.
Yeah. Um, that's people are so we're going to stop drugs at the border. You are never going to stop drugs. There's a reason why every drug dealer outside of the US is trying to push drugs in the US. You know why? Because there's a market for it.
Yeah.
People like to get high. Us as
Yeah.
Americans like to get, if you stop overworking us
Thank you.
through capitalism, making us consume so much materialistic bullshit because we have to.
Making us play a game that we cannot win.
Never
We
win.
work our entire lives to earn money to give that money back to you in products and services. And so at the end of the day, we still don't have anything to show for it. We can barely afford our rent and groceries and all kinds of things like that. And then when we try to get just a little vacation and we put that PTO request in and it gets denied, you wonder why people go absolutely fucking nuts. And it's because I just needed a goddamn break and y'all couldn't give me that.
Right. I earned it. It's part of my
earned it.
agreement. It's a part
Yes.
of my agreement.
It's part of my compensation package.
Yeah, no, it's like people in America love to get high.
Mhm.
And it's because we work entirely too fucking hard.
Yeah.
I didn't forget. I remember talking to our father, and he used to have the office right outside my bedroom,
Mhm.
and he'd be working all night long.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, man, the light is coming through the door. Like, I can't go to sleep. What are you doing? I'm working. I'm like, it's midnight. Why are you still working? I got to work. I'm working.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I looked at him and I said, I don't never want to work that hard. Now,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Because before you hopped on here, I literally was finishing up some work
Yeah.
before you hopped on here. But I pick and choose how hard I want to work
Mhm.
because of what I do for a living.
Right.
Now, I sure enough would like that them guarantees or that monies. But like in order to be a boss, you gotta take chances. And taking
Yeah.
chances is you gotta go out there and earn that money. That's the cost of freedom. That's the sad thing.
It is.
That's the cost of freedom.
It's risky business to keep it strictly business.
What?
I don't know. Just wanted to put those two movie titles out there.
Okay.
If you haven't
really
seen
work.
either one, watch them.
Okay.
I have been so today. I kind of love when I procrastinate, and I kind of don't because I procrastinate. I've been procrastinating all day. I decided that I was gonna do some homework and then some work for like my actual job, and then. But when I procrastinate, I do everything but the thing I'm going to do. So I'm not one of those procrastinators who don't do anything, including the thing they're supposed to do. No, today I washed the dog, I mopped the floors, I did the dishes, I finished putting up the security system, took the garbage out, walked both the dogs a couple times they've been out. Like I've been doing everything but my homework. Still haven't done it.
Jay, you better get on that damn homework.
I
'Cause
know. I need to.
you was complaining because you got a 97 instead of 100. And I'm like, that's still an A.
It was an 86
Well,
that I
okay.
talked her into a 90, but I'm still pissed off about the 90.
Oh man, I hung out with my bestie last night. I went over to her house.
Oh, how's she doing?
And she doing good. She
Oh,
doing
good.
real good. She turning 40 this year, just like you.
Okay, come on, 1984s.
Right. And so she was like, what are we doing for your birthday? It's like your 40th birthday. What are we
Yeah.
doing? And so she was like, well, I want to go back home and do this. Would you come? Yes, I'm gonna be there. Like, yeah,
It's your 40th birthday.
It's 40th birthday. I'm gonna be there. Well, I just don't want to, ask too much. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
And then she was like, so remember when you told me you was going to New Orleans? I was like, yeah. She was like, there was a part of me that was just like, hey, I'm just gonna come down for one day. And I said, you know what? On a real, I kind of was thinking that too. So I was like, I'm gonna go to New Orleans for Halloween. She's like, Halloween is on a Thursday. I was like, damn, you already looked it up? I was like, I guess this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
But her being a bartender, because I was over her house and she was feeding me drinks. Yeah, I came home last night.
Oh,
I ate some Arby's and
No.
ordered McDonald's ice cream.
No.
And I know I got into bed. I
Your
know I took a
guts-
shower. Oh, my asshole has been on fire the entire
I'm
day.
sure your stomach sounded like boots in a dryer.
But I was cool. I was cool last night until about 6:00 this morning. Then something hit my stomach and I said, oh, should go to the bathroom. But you know what though? Went to the bathroom, was in there for a smooth 45 minutes, got back into bed and slept beautifully. Slept beautifully until about 10. My alarm went off. I almost threw my goddamn phone. I was like, can I sleep a little bit more? Nah, you got to get up.
Oh man, I say that every morning.
Can I sleep a little bit more?
Can I sleep a little bit more? Because it's both the dogs. I can't even say it's just the puppy. It's both the dogs. It's both of them. And it was like yesterday I wanted to sleep in. I'm like, a Saturday. I had a long week. It was crazy. I'm like, I want to sleep in. No. Roscoe gets up probably about 4:30. So I let him out and I'm like, hey, just be quiet for this next hour and a half before I feed you breakfast so I get a little sleep. You think he was quiet? No. And so I get up at 6 and I feed him. Get back in the bed. I'm like, Roni, hey, give me some time before you get up and you want to eat breakfast and go out. You think she did? No. About an hour later, she's and I'm like, I guess I'm up. I guess I'm up. Okay, fine. I just wanted to get a little sleep. I don't think that's too much to ask.
In about 3 months, definitely by your birthday, you'll be able to sleep in.
Yeah. So my birthday this year, I'm going to Panama. I've always wanted to go. I was very...
Time out. So you done created a security system.
Yeah.
That is very drug dealer-esque. And you're going to go to Panama this summer?
Yeah. So it's not... Listen, I already get stopped by security. Just on the strength of my first name is usually written across ISIS pamphlets, okay?
Really?
Yeah, so Jannah is the Arabic word for heaven or paradise. So I've seen on ISIS pamphlets where it says the road to Jannah. And I'm just like, super. That's cool. That's great.
So I know Mom named you and our brother.
No, she didn't. Dad named me.
Okay. Dad. Off of biblical stuff.
Yes.
So that's what it means in the Quran. What does it mean as far in the Bible? So
in the Bible, it's an Old Testament name. It was one of Jesus's uncles. If you read his lineage, the so and so begat so and so begat so and so. It's in there.
So Dad named you after a man?
Yes, but he still thought it was a pretty name, and he's correct. It is. So in Hebrew, my name means God's gift.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew that you was gonna be Dad's favorite.
It was funny. I was in a Uber with a very nice Muslim gentleman, and I just love when I encounter Muslim people and then they ask they see my name because they always like, "Do you know what your name means? Do you know what it means?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do. It is heaven. It means heaven. It means paradise." I was like, "I know. Thank you."
All right, so you're going to Panama for your 40th.
Yeah, so I invited friends,
Didn't
but
invite me.
it's a girls' trip. It's just my girlfriends. So
I could not have a lot of girlfriends. I mean, I have a lot of friends that are female. I can blend in, but that's okay.
At any rate, it's probably gonna be a couple people be like, "Damn, I ain't get an invite." Listen, I'm gonna have something at the house. So if everybody want to come by and do a kickback, I'm gonna have something at the house.
You got to have something by the house.
But I'm also want to go on a trip.
You know, Mom and Dad is gonna be like, "You need to come up here for your 40th."
For what? Y'all come here. Everybody can come here. I'm not paying to come up there.
Right, Panama.
So, we don't, the three of us don't really celebrate our birthdays too much. So I was like, okay, I'm going to invite people, but I'm going to just like try to remember that if people can't come, it's okay. It's not because they hate me.
Jesus.
Like, it's just because of scheduling conflict or
it's expensive.
Financial or well, that's the thing. So that's part of the reason why I chose Panama, because it's not expensive to get there. And I was going to do an Airbnb, so that instead of
with them Airbnbs.
Oh yeah, I mean, I definitely read the reviews and things like that. But I was going to do an Airbnb so we could split the cost and things like that. So to keep the cost down so that people will want to come.
Okay.
So I bought my plane ticket.
Okay.
And I let everybody know, hey, I got my plane ticket. Let me know who can come so that I can find an Airbnb that'll accommodate all of
everybody,
us. It's going to be 8 people in total. So already one person said they can't come. And I was like, she is your friend.
Right.
She loves you.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if only one person can come, I'm still going to go and I'm going to have fun. Like, it is what it is.
But then it's not a girls' trip. Then your brother can go.
Yeah. If it by the end is like me and one other person, then I might say, listen, if anybody wants to meet me in Panama, here's the dates I'm going to be here.
I'm going to update my passport this week. That's what finally going to make me do it.
You have been saying that since we started this show a year and a half ago.
It's got so long. My friend just stopped reminding me. She's just like, "You gonna do it when you do it." I'm done with it.
Just renew the passport.
I don't know. It's the mundane. It's the mundane things.
Yeah.
That I just keep pushing aside.
There's been many times where I'm like, should I hire a personal assistant to work part-time to just make calls I don't want to make, schedule appointments I don't want to schedule?
So AI can do that. There's AI that can actually do all that for you.
Yeah, but also you can hire somebody part-time as a virtual personal assistant and they'll do, because I'm like, there's so many times where I'm like, I need to call this person, make sure I have this and make sure I do that and make sure I call this and make an appointment for that. And I forget half the stuff if I don't put reminders in my phone. I would love to just send a message to my assistant. Hey, can you make sure on Monday to call, Enterprise and book that rental for me or whatever, like, so that I don't have to do it.
You ain't that fucking busy to not be able to do the shit yourself.
Which is why my personal assistant would be part-time. I don't need anybody full-time.
I think you could do the AI bot that can. There's literally AI personal assistants now.
Yeah,
that will schedule everything. Look, AI is taking
too
over.
Much like Terminator.
We here now. We here.
We learned nothing from all the movies we made.
Yeah, we learned that it's going to destroy our society. And you know what? I'm kind of for it
Yeah.
because it's a lot of dumb people out there. And maybe Ultron was right. Maybe we needed to wipe away human existence, or at least all the dumb people.
Yeah.
Let's get the dumb people out of there.
Oh,
you know why? Because the dumb people about to vote in Donald Trump again.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. The AI robot apocalypse, I'm siding with the robots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
They
siding with the
done
robots.
all the calculations.
Yeah.
They know, like, this is the outcome. This is the most likely outcome, and this is the best outcome. You know what? You know better than me.
Team. Pick the winning team. That's just what that is. I don't get, and I've said this before. I'm not going to try to survive a post-apocalyptic world. I'm just not going to do it.
You don't want to live in Mad Max?
No, it's too hard to live. So if you're telling me there's a zombie outbreak, I'm gonna buy me a box of wine and sit in my house and wait to be bitten and become one of the horde.
They don't bite you; they eat you. If I remember correctly, they eat you.
And then I become one of the horde. I just missing an arm or something, or my guts are hanging out. I don't know because I'm already dead.
No, okay, look. Now, I hear you on a lot of things with like a dystopia.
Yes.
Because to me, dystopia is can't use a clean bathroom. Now, if I can't use a clean bathroom or take a shower when I want to, that's literally hell. And so the whole world needs to end.
There's no plumbing, no electricity, no internet, no cell phones. Like you're walking everywhere because where you getting gas
I don't mind walking everywhere, but I need toilet paper.
There are cannibals and all kind of like I
can deal with cannibals.
No,
but I need a bidet. See, these are things.
There's no bidet. There's no Cottonelle wipes. There's no toilet paper.
No, then I can't live that life.
No, I've already said I'm not gonna work that hard to survive in a time where I don't even want to be alive. Like there's no running water. There's no electricity. You're hot or cold all the time because it's wintertime. You just gotta light a trash can on fire and get some warmth. You can't turn the heat on. I don't want to live that way.
I could do that because that's when they was like living, just enough for the city I live.
I assure you that in a post-apocalyptic world, there are not 4 black men standing around a trash can.
The LaVerts ain't out there singing
in a perfect harmony. In a perfect 4-part harmony. It's not happening.
Yo, you want to know what's real? So I was watching a movie a couple of weeks ago called Across 110th Street.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, so the guy that, and not Anthony Quinn, or maybe it was Anthony Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old school actor that that he was old in this movie. And this movie was made in like 71 or 72.
Yeah, Anthony Quinn.
Mm-hmm. So he was old in like the movie Mobsters, mm-hmm. but he was already old in the 70s. And it's about, I don't know, it's about cops and the underworld and all this type of stuff. But in one of the scenes, they're filming obviously in Harlem. Mm-hmm. This is across 110th Street. And in this walk up Harlem apartment building, people are complaining that every time they flush the toilet, it's coming through the sink.
Mm.
And I'm like, I don't think this is an exaggeration. I think that there were really buildings like this. And so they're filming. I did the little Wikipedia page, right? Mm-hmm. And so they wanted to make sure that they shot in Harlem.
Okay.
And they're filming in Harlem. And I'm like, that shit looks like Baghdad. It looks like it's been bombed out. And then I've heard stories about New York in the 70s and 80s being bombed out, but it looked like a third world country. And mm-hmm. I'm like, that looks like dystopia to me.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, I can't live in no place where I flush the toilet and it's coming through the sink.
No.
Life got to end.
Yeah.
Life ends at that very moment.
I have to burn the building down because the moment pee start coming out my sink faucet, now I have to assume that it came out the shower head. Now I'm pissed.
That's
okay.
That's if you got running water.
That glass of water before bed, I'm questioning it. Because I thought it tasted a little funny. And once I have that in my head, that's it.
That's it.
I done brushed my teeth with this water. I done washed up with it. No,
Now, what if that pee water got your teeth white as hell and no cavities?
I don't give a damn. I'd rather all my teeth fall out of my head at
No,
once.
you talking ridiculous now.
Than to drink pee.
Well, look, if my choice is to have teeth that's missing or drink pee, especially if it's my pee,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll just drink my pee.
No, I
I'm
will
not-
have. I
that's
will
how
have the
vain I am.
fresh. I will have the freshest dentures.
No, I don't
They'll
want
be
them
like
dentures.
perfect. Dang, ching.
Because
it'll shine, and I'll put them in poly. I put the polydent on it.
No,
And put them in the
you
little
got
glass.
one time that you go out to eat, the motherfucking dentures fall out your mouth.
That's why I got
Yeah.
the polydent. No, mine are secure.
No.
Mine is they in there.
One
and they're
time it's gonna
secure.
come out. One time they're gonna come out, and you could be like, "God damn it!"
I'm like, oh,
Maybe that pee wasn't so bad.
I'm like, oh damn, sorry y'all, my damn teeth came out. I knew I shouldn't have ordered the steak. I'm sorry, y'all. But I wasn't gonna drink no pee, y'all. No, we feel you. We feel you. No,
Is our brother there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's that like having him back? Did y'all just kick it and watch movies?
Yeah, pretty much. We've been watching Avatar, The Last Airbender, the live action on Netflix. It's really good. You know.
That sounds like Star Trek to me. It's the same thing.
No, it was a cartoon. And
I know it's different, but it's the same thing to me. It's just blocking me from being able to watch wrestling. That's all it is to me.
You gotta get on. You've not moved on from that. I really want you to talk to somebody about the trauma and clearly the PTSD that you have suffered from not ever being able to see the main event for WCW. Like,
you know, yesterday was 316 day.
What's 316 day?
Austin 316 says I just whooped your ass. And so people was actually celebrating it.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well, he did that to kind of like make a mockery of another wrestler who was using John 3:16, which is actually a Bible verse. I was like, I don't really know if we should be celebrating that because I'm all for not doing anything that's going to put me in hell.
Right.
Because from what I heard about hell is not a place I want to be. If heaven is a place where my bathroom is really big,
it's
and
luxurious,
then that's the place I want to be.
But in hell, it is a truck stop, and not the nice truck stops, because there are some really nice truck stops. No, it is the shit stain truck stop bathroom
where it's dried shit on the toilet seat, and you like you can't even like clean it off.
Walls.
Like, how do they get it on the walls? Like, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Like, how is that possible?
How?
You just decided that you were just going to aim your ass. You just open the door, aim your ass, just in the what is the
vicinity of the toilet.
The vicinity of the toilet,
yeah,
and just go. And I'm thinking to myself,
or worse, you went in the toilet. You then reached your hand in there, took it out, and smeared it on the walls.
You know what? This episode,
it's gross.
It's gross as hell.
Yeah.
I'm just like, y'all listening and watching, I'm sorry.
Listen, our actual, we have potty humor and toilet. We talk about
we're very juvenile.
It's a natural bodily
Everybody
function.
does it. Everybody does
Everybody poops.
And I'm going to do it again.
For kids. And it talks about everybody poops.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, that's the show. We love you guys.
I was just going to say, did you want to talk about anything else? And I was just like, all right, that sounds like that's about it. Because you got homework to do and I got more work to do. I got more editing to do. And I'm going to order me some hot dogs.
How do you order hot dogs? What, y'all got Nathan's down there or something?
No, it's a hot dog joint. I've had okay, this is a funny story. Then we end with this.
Okay.
So one of my clients live across the street from one of the old buildings that I used to live in when I lived in Arlington. So I've been going to their building and they've redone that entire area because Amazon came in and bought up all the property and redid it. Right.
Okay.
So I was walking past this place and it's a string of different restaurants. And then there's this place that's like a dog place. right? And it's like it's a different name, and I'm like, oh, y'all got a new hot dog restaurant? I can't wait to check that
Oh,
out.
not like a vet clinic. It
Well,
wasn't that kind of dog place. It's a
well,
hot dog place.
I started talking to people that live in that area.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, have y'all tried the new hot dog place? And everybody was browed up their eyebrows. It was like, what are you talking about? It's a new hot dog place right there on the corner. You ain't seen it. It's in between this place and this place. And they said, Bruce, that's a dog washing place. I said, God damn it.
What's it called that you what is the place called that you thought it was a hot dog place?
Hold on. What is it called?
What?
Oh, hold on. What is it called? I'm looking it up right now.
I gotta know.
I'm
What
just
did the logo look like? Was it suds and bubbles?
No, it wasn't Suds and Bubbles. That was the thing. It wasn't Suds and Bubbles. Hold on. I'm looking for it right now. What was it called? What was it called? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, District Dogs.
Okay, that does sound like
Right. It's called District Dogs. And I was like, yo, y'all gonna check out District Dogs? District Dogs look like it's legit.
you didn't see no menu. Nothing.
Look, I just walked past it, but District Dogs lets me know that they have a variety of hot dogs that you can get for your choosing.
If you're talking about dachshunds, yes.
They
But,
looked at me. They looked at me and they was like, that's a dog washing place. And I was like, oh, word? I thought it was a hot dog place. And
Listen.
then everybody said to me, everybody was like, damn, that would be really cool if it was a hot dog place. And I was like, see?
Yes, a hot dog place called District Dogs, and they got different hot dogs named after different areas in DC. You know, you can get the New Hampshire footlong,
Right?
You get the Constitution, the
Constitution chili dog.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's listen.
That's an idea.
You might have to open District Dogs.
I don't know nothing about no damn. I'd be like Cole from Martin, run out of dogs, and then be like, you don't want me to let you know we use it for meat. when Martin was doing the meatloaf and waffles.
Yes. That's dope. You got people coming in, you be like, look, can I get 2 Rhode Island Avenues?
Look, let me tell you something. The Rhode Island Avenues, they would have peppers.
Peppers,
Because it's hot over there. You go over to Rhode
the
Island.
block is hot.
The block is hot. You might not make it home.
Right.
You might not make it home.
And when you eat this hot pepper ass hot dog, you might not make it to the bathroom.
And just like that, we started with potty humor. We go in with potty humor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed those 2 clips. Once again, you can join our Patreon page at patreon.com/unsolicited perspectives. That is the After Hours Uncensored, which you guys just previewed. I also have another show on there, Talk to Straight-ish. You can subscribe to both of the shows. If you want to just do one show, it's $5 a month. If you want to do both the shows, it's $9 a month. So go ahead. Join the conversation. Check out some of our behind the scenes and uncensored stuff. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And until next time, as always, I'll holla. Whew, that was a hell of a show. Thank you for rocking with us here on Unsolicited Perspectives with Bruce Anthony. Now, before you go, don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, comment, and share our podcast wherever you're listening or watching it to it. Pass it along to your friends. If you enjoy it, that means the people that you rock will enjoy it also. So share the wealth, share the knowledge, share the noise. And for all those people that say, well, I don't have a YouTube. If you have a Gmail account, you have a YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel where you can actually watch our video podcast. But the real party is on our Patreon page, After Hours Uncensored and Talking Straight-ish. After Hours Uncensored is another show with my sister. And once again, the key word there is uncensored. Those are exclusively on our Patreon page. Jump onto our website at unsolicitedperspectives.com for all things us. That's where you can get all of our audio, video, our blogs, and even buy our merch. And if you're really feeling genuine and want to help us out, you can donate on our donations page. Donations go strictly to improving our software and hardware so we can keep giving you guys good content that you can clearly listen to and that you can clearly see. So any donation would be appreciative. Most importantly, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, for listening and watching and supporting us. And I'll catch you next time. Audi 5000. Peace.